welcome to the Stuart Scoop.
I'm Val.
And I'm Maddie.
We're reporting from the David J. Bloom Broadcast Suite.
This edition is brought to you by 5-3.
One of my favorite places at Sacred Heart is the library.
I think it's great that we have 2 libraries.
Yes, Plum got to speak to both librarians.
Let's see what they had to say.
My name is Plum, and I'm here with Miss Wolf from the library. How many books are in the library?
Oh my gosh, Plum, what a great question. I'll have to get back to you on that one, but I can tell you that we have at least 3 books for every one of our students, and I promise you that they are going to be books that you will love. I've got books for every single person and every single interest, but the exact number, I can look in our catalog and check that and get back to you.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have like a guessing contest, like one of those jelly bean contests or something, right?
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to do as a librarian?
I love learning. It's my favorite thing to do just in life. So I think learning along with my students, every time you guys have questions, every time you're researching information, I get to learn alongside you. So I think that is probably my favorite thing, digging into new subjects and new situations and checking out new books and titles and authors with all of you.
What was your favorite book as a kid, and what made you want to be a librarian?
My favorite book as a kid, one of my first favorite books is a book that actually the 5th grade gets to read this year, was Bridge to Terabithia. I absolutely loved that book. I got so wrapped up in the story, and I'm so glad and excited that students are still reading it to this day. What made me want to be a librarian was I wanted to, if I was going to have a job for the rest of my life, I wanted to make sure it was a job where I was surrounded by things that I loved. And I love books, and I love learning, and I love education. So I thought a natural job would be to be a librarian. I get to be around all of the things that I love all day.
How many books would you say that you read a week?
A week, I'm usually reading about 4 books at any given time. I listen to an audiobook when I go for runs and walks. I like to have one book at my desk that I can read when I have little breaks. I have a book by my nightstand at home. So I'm probably reading about 4 books a week. Whether or not I finish all 4 of those, that's a different question.
What's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre, that's tough, because I think I've told you guys when you come down for library visits, I don't think that any book can fit into just one genre. But I would say I love historical fiction, because I love learning about different moments in history. I love speculative fiction, books that are set just a little bit into the future, so it feels like it's something that could happen at any given time. And realistic fiction, because it's just like experiencing things that you could have in your own life.
Thank you, Miss Wolf.
Thank you,
It's Plum, and I'm going to be interviewing Miss Sparks from the library. Miss Sparks, what is your favorite book?
Oh, I have so many, but I'm gonna list one that I know my students can appreciate. After the Fall, about what happens to Humpty Dumpty after he falls and gets his courage. But I also like Wonder.
What do you do as a librarian?
Oh, I have so many fun jobs, but my favorite is trying to inspire my students with stories, with new authors, with books they might enjoy, and we do a lot of fun reading aloud and storytelling.
How long have you been working at Sacred Heart?
Oh, at least 2 months now, so just recently, but I am enjoying it thoroughly. I love it here.
What made you want to be a librarian?
Well, I was an English teacher for a very long time, for most of my career. And then one year I was invited to be a librarian, and I loved it because you get to do my favorite thing, which is talk about books and authors and storytelling 24/7. So I love it. Well, not 24/7, 8/5.
What is your favorite space in the library?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I love all of the library pieces. I like being in our reading room because it's very cozy. I like being at my desk because I'm usually checking emails and getting work done. I like being upstairs with the other librarians where we chat about books and students.
And lastly, what is your favorite genre?
Oh, Plum, these questions, I love them. I love mysteries. I love YA. But for my little students listening out there, I also like a good picture book.
Thank you, Miss Sparks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Maddie, my locker's been a little messy lately.
Same, but how do we keep it clean?
I think I know, but we'll need a little help from Nora and Juju.
Hi, I'm Nora. Today I will be showing you what a clean locker looks like and a messy locker looks like. This is the messy locker. So, as you can see, there's trash everywhere. This is Juliet, and she will be showing us her clean locker. And this is nobody's. Wow, Juliet, that was a pretty messy locker that I saw over there.
It sure was.
Yeah. Can you show us your clean locker now?
Sure.
Wow, this is very clean. It's very nice. Thank you, Juliet.
Thanks, Nora.
Wow, now I know how to keep my locker clean.
Same, thank you so much, Nora and Juju. You really helped.
Val, who's your advisor?
I have Mrs. Monahan.
Charlie spoke with other fifth graders to see what they are doing in advisory.
Take it away, Charlie.
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm Sienna. What advisory are you in? I'm in Miss Monahan's advisory. What do you like about your advisory? I like how everyone is really nice, and Miss Monahan, she brings in these special treats for us, and we always have a fun time. That's cool. What activities have you done? So far, we've learned about the 9/11 thing. Hi, Maddie. Thanks for coming today. What advisory are you in? I'm in Mrs. Sparks for now, but then in December, Mrs. Beaton. That's cool. What activities do you do? So far we've done, we've had vouchers a lot. We've done this counting game. Oh, we've also done this game called Wolves, and it's like an activity where we just sat on the carpet and did that. And we've done like a lot of games like that. Oh, that's cool. What do you like about your advisory? I like the people in it and how everyone's so nice and kind. Hi, Aubrey. Thank you for coming today. What advisory are you in? I'm in Miss Cornell's advisory. What have you done? Well, sometimes she lets us play with some putty. Sometimes she gives us some games. Like once she gave us this riddle that we had to solve by numbers, and the letters are underneath. That's cool. What do you like about your advisory? Well, I like all the nice people. I love how she just lets us kind of just rest on the carpet sometimes. Well, thank you for joining me today. Hi, Addie. Hi. Thank you for joining me today. What advisory are you in? I'm in the Palladino advisory. What do you like about your advisory? I like that they're so welcoming and kind. We always get along with them. What activities have you done? We've done a girl find set, and we also did you have to find the letter and it matches with find the number and matches with the letter. We also do some games. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Nora. What advisory are you in? I'm in Miss Jordan's advisory. What do you like about your advisory? I love how it's all so fun and it's so warm and it's so fun. We have such a fun time doing advisory activities. And everyone's really friendly in my advisory. Yeah. Thank you, Nora. Your advisory sounds really fun. Thank you.
That's great hearing how welcoming all the advisors are.
Yes, I love advisory.
There's a lot of new kids this year. I wonder how girls get in.
Me too. Let's ask Mrs. Cullinane.
Great idea, Val. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, my name is Nora. Today I will be interviewing Mrs. Cullinane from the admissions department about her role here at Sacred Heart. Thank you for coming, Mrs. Cullinane.
Thank you for having me, Nora.
What is your job at Sacred Heart?
At Sacred Heart, I am the Director of Admission and Financial Aid, so I help manage the enrollment and enroll students who would like to come to Sacred Heart.
Thank you. How do you help kids get into Sacred Heart?
So there's an admission process for every student who wants to come to Sacred Heart. The first thing we do is help students and their families to learn about all the wonderful things that happen here. And then they submit an application, have to give us their report cards, take some testing. They actually come for a class visit so that they can experience what life is like here. They have an interview, their parents have an interview, and then we have a group of teachers and faculty members who read their files and decide who would be the best fit for Sacred Heart.
Do you ever need to work at home?
Every once in a while, when it gets super busy, sometimes during my day, I can't get all of my work done, so I have to bring a few things home to finish up.
How many years have you worked at Sacred Heart?
So I have worked at Sacred Heart over 20 years, 22 to be exact. This is my 22nd school year.
What is your favorite part about working at Sacred Heart?
My favorite part about working at Sacred Heart is the people. I love all the students and the energy you guys bring. I love the faculty members and colleagues that I work with. I just think it's a wonderful community.
What is the oldest artifact you have from Sacred Heart?
So I'm a graduate of Woodlands Academy of the Sacred Heart, which is the Sacred Heart School outside of Chicago in Lake Forest, Illinois. So you know there's a network of schools around the country. And so my oldest artifact is probably my class ring from 1997.
What is your favorite color?
Green and white, obviously. Go Heart.
What is your favorite sweet treat?
Sweet treat. So with Halloween coming up, I like Reese's Pieces and 100 Grand Bars.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids. I have one son, Johnny, who's in 6th grade. He obviously doesn't go to school here. I have a daughter, Nora, wink, wink, who's in the 5th grade here at Sacred Heart, and a daughter, Alice, who's in the 2nd grade here at Sacred Heart.
Thank you, Mrs. Cullinane.
Thank you, Nora, for having me.
Thank you, Nora, for that great interview.
Now for something fun.
Yes, Plum decided to play some fun tricks to see how people would react.
I can't wait to see how it went.
How does it feel to be crowned?
Why am I crowned? Oh!
Did you see on the news?
No, what?
Girl, you need to keep up.
Wait, why am I not crowned? Wait,
No,
why
you
am I
are crowned.
Why am I crowned?
Because.
Did I win something?
Yeah, did you not see your great accomplishment?
No, what's my great accomplishment?
You need to see on the news.
No, I didn't watch the news. Is this a trick?
No.
Is it a prank?
No.
I'm scared.
I don't know what it is. Scary.
Is it a hand? Is it a foot?
It looks like a hand.
How do I get to my office? Do I run? Is it going to chase me?
Yeah.
If it chases me, I might scream. Oh my god.
Don't step on it.
Yeah, don't step on it.
Trust me, I won't step on it.
You have to ask
ask her the question, guys.
Okay, so it's not gonna come chase me.
Miss Cecilia, how does it feel to be pranked?
A little scared, especially because I was coming down the stairs and I wasn't expecting this. What is it?
It's a hand.
It's a hand?
Yeah.
It's a scary hand. You got me.
Thank you.
Yay.
That was so funny.
Yes, so much fun.
Well, that's all for now. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast.
Thank you for watching. From
From
our hearts to yours. See you next time.